GRT remains in its bullish territories, and at the time of this recording, GRT is holding above support at the 0.2118. We are also holding above the 20-day MA here on the 1-hour chart. And in today's video, I want to discuss an Elliot wave structure that is playing out here on the GRT chart, and also give you reasons why we need to see a break above the 0.22 and also hold above the 0.2118. So make sure that you stick around till the end of the video. And starting the video by first giving you a quick recap of this Elliot wave structure, which started to play out on the 5th of July when we got this massive breakdown move, giving us a low below the 0.1546, and afterwards we saw a very nice bounce to the upside where we first peaked in the formation of this Elliot wave count 1. Then we saw a bit of a breakdown move in the formation of this Elliot wave count 2. And after we got the low for that second wave, we saw a very impulsive movement to the upside in this Elliot wave count 3, whose minimum target areas that I gave you by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that Elliot wave count 1 and dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. We fully maximized at the fib level 1.618, which perfectly lies above the 0.2224. And since we have fully maximized that target area, there are high chances that we now have a high in place in the formation of this Elliot wave count 3. And whatever I'm expecting next is a bit of a breakdown move in the formation of this Elliot wave count 4. And the minimum target areas for the fourth wave can be given using the Fibonacci's, connecting the fibs from the low of the second wave to the high of that Elliot wave count 3, giving me a minimum pullback target area between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, which perfectly lies between the 0.1997 and the 0.1928. And this is an area that I will be expecting to see GRT fully maximize in case we get that pullback, and also lose support at the 0.2118. In case that plays out, this is the area to watch out for. And as long as we continue holding within this area, we should be able to put in place a low for that second wave and get a massive bounce back to the upside in the formation of this Elliot wave count 5. And to just point out another reason as to why I'm very cautious at the moment that maybe we have a high in place in this Elliot wave count 3, as you can see here on the charts, at the $0.22 we have an area of resistance, and we have been trying to break above that key area of resistance in a movement that has now led to the formation of a double top. And if that is the case, and we see a bit of a pullback in the next coming hours, there are chances that we can see a breakout out of this double top to the lower side, and its minimum target areas can be given by getting the height between the tops and the neckline. So I can get that height and place it below the neckline, giving me a minimum target area to the 0.194, which perfectly lies within my target area over here for this Elliot wave count 4. So that is another reason as to why I'm very cautious. But this movement can also get invalidated in case we see a bounce in the next coming hours, break above the 0.22, and also the significant highs we made in this Elliot wave count 3 above the 0.2224. In case we see a bounce breaking above those significant highs, then that will be suggesting that the high for that Elliot wave count 3 is not yet in, and we can get to the next area on the Fibonacci's for that Elliot wave count 3, which perfectly lies at the fib level 2.618. So using the trend-based Fibonacci once again, we have the fib level 2.618 at the 0.2567. So we can get an aggressive bounce to the upside, break above the 0.2325, which is an area of resistance, continue gearing up even higher, and be able to put a high in place above the 0.2567 in the next coming days or maybe hours. Then we can expect our pullback in that Elliot wave count 4, and then a wave 5 getting us back above the 0.3 in the next coming days. So that is the price action that I'm expecting here on the GRT chart for the next coming hours. Continue paying key attention to those key areas of resistances and supports, and also this breakdown target area. And that's all for this video, and I hope to catch you on the next one.